first thing I'd like to see for the future of public transportation is the recognition of how critically important mass transit is today and how even more important it will be in the future, particularly when you think about how different demographics like millennials are moving away from private vehicle ownership and engaging in mass transit a lot more. The fact is, with urbanization and population growth, people are going to be engaging in much more multimodal journeys, and mass transit is going to be highly critical in that process. People talk about the sharing economy and the rise of Uber and Lyft, as well as driverless cars, but the fact is, there is no other form of transportation that is more efficient than mass transit at moving highly dense numbers of people down major corridors. And so mass transit is going to be a fundamental backbone of the future transportation network. I think the most overlooked issue facing transportation is how we're going to structure to achieve the smart city agenda. The fact is, within any region or city, you've got multiple government stakeholders, various different agencies, you've got private operators, and then you've got a technology and services industry that exists to supply all of those multiple stakeholders. And the fact is, if we're going to realize the smart cities agenda, we're all going to have to cooperate and collaborate more. And I think that's the most overlooked issue. Most of what we talk about in smart cities and future transportation is technically feasible. What we need to do is figure out a way to work together so we can actually deliver it. The best advice I've received from a mentor was to find a godfather or good godmother, and that actually came from my predecessor Steve Schumacher when he was running the Cubic European business, and I was one of the high potentials in the region at the time, and he spoke to the group, and his advice was find someone who's really going to coach you through your career, stretch you, challenge you, push you, and then look after you as you make mistakes. And I immediately decided to make Steve my godfather. I would say get involved. It's a great industry. It's highly technical. There's lots of future technology involved in transportation. It's a really fascinating, complex operational problem. It's critical to the future health of our cities, the economic vitality of our countries, and it's something you can associate with real world people. Here at Cubic, we touch at least 40 million people a day without technology, and there are just a very few other industries where you can affect that many lives every single day.